I just played world champion Toller Webb. But it did not what?
It didn't matter.
It didn't matter. Well, I would love to smoke Andrew Ding, bro.
Yeah, well.
Really nice guys, you guys could just see. But I cooked him. Cooked him 2-0. Oh, another one. There you go. Live candid. Do it again. I just woke up today and I am competing in the Milwaukee VGC Regional Championships. I'm vlogging the entire day. I am bringing you with me from right now. I literally just woke up at, what time is it? 6 o'clock in the morning to my entire day one, what I'm doing, my rounds, what I'm eating, my thought processes, my live reactions to how I do for the whole tournament. And hopefully day two, hopefully in top cut. I want to show you an authentic VGC Regional experience while talking you through all the things that I'm doing and what it's really like. So, yeah, I just woke up, so this is truly authentic. And I'm really excited to share with you about my day. So, yeah, let's do it. Just got up. For one, I'm in a hotel room right now. So currently I have some Comedy Central playing from last night. Got a nice little view in Milwaukee, a really cool Midwestern city. Had my clothes laid out from the night before, hoodie, some flannel. I'm going to check out early, a little bit later today. Got my Switch right here. But basically, guys, you know, when you wake up, you want to just have everything ready. So, focus on the tournament. Have my clothes ready. My bags are already packed. Things are already charged up. You know, even my watch and cologne and everything I have hanging out. So yeah, gonna get up. I'll do all that. Gonna get it all on. Put my clothes on. Take a shower. And yeah, we're gonna get this party started. This undefeated regional championship. Check out the fit in 3, 2. Got it on, baby. Got on that fresh fit. Yeah. It's gonna be a good day today. I'm hyped. Honestly, it's so weird because now that I'm a little bit more fresh, now that we're dripped up, got the chain on, the way I feel is that, you know, I'm super scared, which is a normal feeling, and nervous about these tournaments. It's a lot of the big pressure situation. You know, I grew up playing sports. This is the last competitive, truly, you know, game that I play. So I feel that pressure. You know, even I'm just scared that I won't wake up and I miss the tournament. So, yeah, I'm awake. I have my nerves, have my team. And yeah, I'm ready to go. So now my plan is once the day's about to begin, you actually go to the tournament. And if you checked in the day before, if you were in the city, then you have a wristband and you can just go in. Unfortunately, you can see I don't have a wristband on. So I'm going to go in a little bit early. Right now it's about 6:30. I'm going to head over there right now after I get some breakfast. And basically just check in, give them my player ID number, and get ready for the tournament. So here we go. Here we go. I am now in the venue. I'm feeling good about my game. I got my Celsius. I call it my rocket fuel, and I use it all the time to compete. I also got my wristband that's on my wrist. You need to get inside. Oh. You guys need to get inside. See the little red? Yeah, you need that guy to get inside. And yeah, now we're about to get seated and wait till it starts. Here we go. Yeah, guys, right now I'm sitting by the stream setup. I am super excited. I have my suitcase with me. So my friend Jin, I'm gonna go drop it off there, but let me tell you guys a bit about what it's like before a tournament starts. I call it the calm before the storm. Everyone's walking in, everyone's feeling nervous, everyone's excited. Everyone's dreams are about to come true. Unless you don't do well. So in everyone's mind, like, this is finally their time. They spent months preparing for this. This is that moment. This is the first tournament of Regulation I. So it's crazy, man. It's actually insane. I cannot wait to get into it. But yeah, my feeling right now is I'm hungry. So I got some teriyaki beef jerky. I am a little tired. So I got myself a Celsius. It's in my backpack. And I'm ready to ball, bro. I'm ready to win. Like, at my last tournament, I finished 5-3, which is not good enough to make day 2. I got some different plans for today, so. I'm sitting here with my round 1 opponent. What's up, Brendan? How we doing, bro?
Doing pretty good. Just getting a start to the day, man.
Yeah, it's sick. So it was a really fun first match. I think it was like very kind of similar teams. We both had, I think Maridon at least is like the similar part.
Yeah.
But it was fun, man. I did come away with the win, but I think like the match itself, especially game 2, was a little bit more like, there's a lot going on very fast.
Very fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel decently confident going into this.
Let's go.
I feel like Zamazenta is just a pick
Dude,
dog.
I considered it over my Calyrex Ice. I started off with Maridon and Zama myself, so I was like, all right, bro's cooking.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking of doing Shadow Rider Zama.
Okay.
But I didn't have enough reps with Shadow Rider.
Yeah.
So,
Comfort is king. That's what I always say.
I had a lot more reps with the bikes.
Yeah.
And I figured if I'm going Zama, then I'm going to want something attacking on the special side.
Yep.
So I'm going to want Maridon.
And you can protect you with Wide Guard for like Sand Seer Storm or Glacial Lance. I love the concept.
Yep. In Maridon's terrain protects you from sleep.
That's why I love
like
it. That's why.
triggering teams that have like
Amoonguss, get out of here. Get out of here.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I want to wall that as much as I can. I don't want them to bring it.
Stay over there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, just chilling, going with my cool cat Chempao.
Oh yeah.
Hoping to take some W's.
Get some dubs, man. Well, we had a great first one. I'm gonna wish you the best of luck, but it was a fun time, bro. Whenever you have a cool round 1 opponent, nothing like it, because I think the socialness is what we love about this game, right?
Yeah, right. It's a great start to the game.
Yeah, man. Well, all right. I'll see you guys in the next round. Peace. I just won round 1. That was a pretty good matchup. Really nice guys, you guys could just see, but I cooked him. Cooked him 2-0. Again, he's a newer player, so it's fine, but it was a perfect start I needed, and I feel, so ready to go out and dominate. 1-0. We need what? 5 more wins? You already know what's gonna happen. You already know university, as they say. All right, I'll keep you guys updated for the next round. My opponent politely declined to take part in the interview. She was great. Her name was Trista. I gave her that 1-2 combo. It was McFree. She played with Zacian. I've played her before. She's a world's competitor, but it went really well. I'm 2-0. I'm feeling good. And now I got paired up against my friend Atrix. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. Bro, I just played my boy MJ from Chicago. Good friend. He actually made a couple thumbnails for me too back in the day. Game's over. I won game 1, but
game 2 and 3.
He got those dubs. He beat me, yeah. Well, let's put my bag down. But yeah, bro, it was tough. It was crazy. Man. I fucking threw game 2, but he played great game. Like, he played great.
I don't know how much like meta knowledge they have, but like, dude, you're taking the standard composition, twisting it in a way that is exclusively to beat the counters. Like, I'm basically running your counter team, right? Like, Sun is good into what you have.
Yeah.
But you have this leech seed tech that like just destroys.
Game 1, it felt so good, and then I would just, oh man.
Game 1, you were playing like your matchup basically. You had like the
it felt good.
The leech seed thing. You were doing the leech seed thing, protect stalling, and I was like, in my head, what's going through my head, I'm like, that's not gonna work. I feel like it's fake. I don't respect the leech seed very much, and I should have respected the leech seed because it smoked me game 1.
No, and then you adjusted very well. Like, I would say. Yeah, game 2, it was just, I should not, because you never could trick room with Lunala. No. So me giving you trick room with your Guts Bear in front of my hands when you were not.
Especially when you're fast hands.
And when you are not Terra.
Let me tell the people a story, because I know about his fast hands. Because we roomed at like Peoria.
Because we're friends, bro.
We knew like, dude, it was like, I think 12 at like midnight, the night before the tournament, and we were just sitting there being like, dude, we can run this much speed on Iron Hands. Wait, we could go even faster. We called it Made in China Iron Hands. Bro had the homie intel.
I did. And it was just like, and then game 3, it was just, he had a great turn 1, and it was like, he just really couldn't recover after that.
Yeah.
Because
I just killed like 3 Pokemon, and it was a 1v4.
Yeah, it was just Cali Ice versus the world, because he got in Guts Bear turn 1, and it was like, it was just GG.
I just had too much damage. I realized after, because I tried to match your pace in game 1 and like play your slow game and be like right at the end, break your ankles a little bit.
Yeah.
I realized I can't do that, and then on turn 1s, I just needed to do as much damage as possible. Win the damage.
And it worked, dude. Like, Yeah, I think it was honestly a great match.
Yeah, it was a
bro.
phenomenal set. The favorite set of the day for sure.
Yeah. Me and the boy Sal. Bro, we just played a crazy match. Went to timer. I have never seen a match in regulation.
Dude, with the Calyrex Shadow, that should never last that long.
Yeah, that was Cali
Paralyzed
Shadow,
and everything.
Zamazenta, Rilla Instant, both games. Then I went with Volcarona, Grimmsnarl, Miraidon, and Cali Ice. I wanted to go Urshifu so bad instead of Cali Ice in game
See,
2,
I
and
almost
I would have went. It would have been 8 in the whole team up, but I didn't. I should have just gone for it.
See, I thought about switching to Raging Bolt for some speed. Oh, there you go. So I was going to switch to Raging Bolt for speed control,
Yeah.
Electro Web.
Okay.
He's also surprisingly bulky.
Yeah.
Close,
Yeah.
defenses.
Yeah.
And then I was going to bring Ogerpon for
Ogerpon,
follow
yeah.
me, so
Yeah.
your Thunder Wave would just keep
I
going
thought
at
you were
him.
gonna go for Ogerpon only because it's a little bit more of a check to like Volcarona. So I thought he was gonna go for Ogerpon for sure. But I still thought the 4 you brought were a good enough 4. So it wasn't like you needed Ogerpon.
Yes. See,
Yeah.
mine was like, I like the pivoting between Rillaboom and Incineroar. And if you
Controlling
brought
the
similar
terrain
team, I didn't want to get
lowering
rid of
damage.
it. So.
Yes, yes.
But in hindsight, you just have way more defense. I did not take account the dual screens.
Yeah,
That
dude,
really
the screens
fucked me
has been
over
like,
long
yeah,
term.
yeah. It's like my favorite. Like for those who like watch the channel and they know, like Grimmsnarl is my goat. I bring it to every single. It's like the Pokemon that when I first put a Pokemon in my team, it's a screen, and it was like, okay, well, in my mind, if I can just get some paralysis off and always be able to go first,
Yeah.
then I can set up. But dude, what really messed up my game, pretty much why I lost that game is because you knocked off my specs on
Yes.
Miraidon. And dude, my
kept
Draco,
going. It
my
did
Draco
nothing.
Meteor did this much damage, bro. To Rillaboom. It
Dude,
did nothing,
no. Even the Volt Switch and the Rillaboom,
Bro,
I swear to
nothing.
God, it did 14
Nothing.
damage.
I know.
was like,
that.
oh. it
When
took
have you
a-
ever seen a neutral Volt Switch do 14 damage from Miraidon? Let me know.
that was grass terrain, no specs, and assault
And
vest.
yeah,
With I think
he
he's like
ate it.
max
He literally
SP.
ate it. Yeah, that was
I
crazy.
think I was at full health at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
you were because of grassy terrain, bro.
No, that was a good game. Though.
Yeah,
Good game.
it was also like this is the why we love the game.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you before, like meeting people and like having good interaction is like
Yes.
literally everything when it comes to this. So,
Yeah.
dude, like for one, awesome fucking meeting you. Also, lives in Chicago right now. I used to live there, so y'all know. I had a tweet that went out when I was playing for. I called Chicago Big Free. The locals, I won 2 locals in a row. Yo, that was not McFree.
No.
That one's a timer.
This was actually my first tournament too.
Yeah.
It's
How about
crazy,
that?
crazy.
That's crazy.
I tried out Grimmsnarl, and the only reason I didn't bring it was Prankster and Incineroar doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Prankster and Lunala doesn't work.
No,
There's
no,
just too many.
Lunala, it works. It
And then-
works.
No. Oh, yeah,
Ghost,
not
Ghost.
Dark. Yeah. But then the horse, a lot of people have been running Calyrex Shadow with
Terra
Terra
Dark.
And I'm like, well, then what the fuck is the point?
Yeah, so I was like, I'll go.
Stars?
Yep. So I was like, I figured I'll go Spirit Break to help with that, but yeah. Oh, what a breath,
That's
man.
insane.
Dude, so
That's
nice
insane.
meeting you. Oh, crazy match, guys. I'll
Give you
catch you
a
guys
heads
later.
up.
Yeah. Bro, we just finished a freaking firecracking match, bro. Me and him always see each other, but it feels like it's been a while because we're both from Chicago.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we pair. I look at my phone. I'm like, has to be you. This has to be you. You know the Sebastian I know.
Exactly.
A Latino Sebastian is playing this shit.
Hell yeah.
Dude, match was crazy. He was running the Koraidon, Lunala, Brute Bonnet, Sunroom.
Good stuff, yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. And I was, that's the exact team I lost to in round 3. I actually lost to your team round 3.
Yeah.
But they had instant over Chi Yu, so it was a little bit harder for my Cali Ice.
Yeah.
But dude, what do you think? That shit was crazy, bro.
I think better memory would probably serve me a little bit better. I think
Yeah.
definitely remembering the Cali Ice is at +1.
Yeah, for context, game 2, you want to say what happened?
Yeah, so he KO'd Flutter on turn 2, and then turn 16 it comes down to a Glacial Lance because my Raging Bolt lives in regular Glacial Lance.
Yeah.
So I was fully expecting that kind of interaction, but just completely forgot he was at +1, and it cost me the set. So
Yeah, it was basically the situation was if he thunderclaps and I attack, he gets me. So I had to figure out like, is it worth the freaking leech seed shit or no? And I was like, if I leech seed and he thunderbolts me, I will kill myself. So I decided the play was to just click it, see what happens. If it goes to 50-50 with you, like with the Draco stuff,
Yeah.
that's what it is. But dude, this game is crazy, bro. I don't know. I feel like I was on the edge of my seat. Like game 1, I felt pretty good about my plan. I think
Yeah.
it worked. Game 2, I was like, fuck, this is crazy.
you have a lot of special defense investment.
Oh, that Cali Ice is like max. I have like no attack.
Yeah.
I'm 44 adamant.
Okay.
So basically, it's max HP, max special defense from adamant.
Wow.
And with
Okay.
screens, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna set these screens. I'm gonna sit
Yeah.
here.
Terra Electric Thunderbolt
In the sun.
In the sun did 30-45.
Yeah.
Is this your phone?
Yeah, it's my phone.
Oh,
I'm
sure,
just recapping it. Yeah. But dude, it was crazy. How do you feel like your approach has been so far? Because up until this point, you're having a pretty good tournament. So
Yeah.
how are you feeling?
So like, it's pretty good, right? So
It's my guy, bro. You already should know.
my mindset is always just like each loss there's something to learn from, right? So
Yeah.
no matter what, like you can't let one loss determine your
can't,
rest
you
of the
can't.
run, or else you're just never going to be successful at all.
Yep.
In anything that you do. So
Yeah.
always just bring that mindset over.
Yeah, I think they should. It's so hard because your success comes down to like such a few amount of things that can happen.
Yeah.
So even like not getting down, like dude, my third round loss to against a similar team, he had gut spare next to Lunala. I thought he could trick him already. My dumbass and Cali Ice clicked trick him for him, and he just runs me over. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
wow.
gosh.
So
Yeah.
the moral of the story is just like, I don't know, just fucking ball out, and, like,
Yeah, just
lock in.
be-
That's really it.
So in my job, learning how to lose is going to show you how to win.
And what do you do again?
And I work in sales, so I work in door-to-door
Both of us,
sales.
bro. There you
so-
go. Look at us, two
so,
sales guys playing Pokemon, bro.
So a lot of sales concepts, especially on the mentality side, transfers over to Pokemon really well. Like finding a way to win when you reach adversity, and like not crumbling to a small setback. So like
Objection handling. Yeah, literally. The key is, game one, it's all about that discovery. You gotta understand your opponent's matchup. So then once you do that, it's really just, okay, now they're trying to counter me. How can I handle those objections and really
Yeah,
get
exactly. So
those
like,
line?
just bringing that back to just bringing it full circle, right? So I lost game one, even though I had a pretty sizable lead. I would think from at least turn one.
Turn
at
one
least
was
on my
big
end.
for you, yeah.
And then Iron Hands coming in and then completely destroying me. So instead of kind of like being like, oh shit, I just sucked to Iron Hands, I kind of just had my game plan build a little bit more around Iron Hands.
And it
not
was
letting
really
that-
good. And it was,
Yeah.
and you deleted hands pretty fast in that.
Yeah,
game.
so being able to handle
Dude, you're
Iron
Lunala
Hands-
living that freaking wild charge.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's fat
I
and
thought I
fast.
could have lost that. I
Yeah.
thought I could have. I was like, well, this is probably it. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, so it's fat and fast. That's the name of the game there. But
Yeah. Call him an offensive lineman. Offensive lineman.
100%. But yeah, being able to just come back from adversity, finding your way to win regardless of what you're facing
Yeah.
is always just going to be what's going to bring you through not only Pokemon but life. So,
What a set. What a set.
What a set.
Cooked me hard.
Unfolded. Dude,
Outplayed.
that was insane.
It was a fun set.
For context, his team was Sun, but you have a version with Cali Ice, which I have not seen yet. The two I played today were both right on Lunala.
Yeah.
And game one, I felt pretty good. Game two, even though turn one was so good, because the speed tiers are
speed
so
tiers are
weird,
really weird.
I
It's
still
hard to
felt
figure
so
that out,
awkward
yeah.
the whole time. But dude, like, again, it's cool. I know you from like Wally. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
So basically, one of my friends, he's staying with, because I tried to figure out the whole Airbnb situation. But dude, like this game was just like, I don't know. That was heart was
fun.
pounding out of my mind.
Unfortunate loss. Hopefully we can bounce back. But
Oh,
good luck
trust
to
me,
Doug.
bro. This shit, it's a lock to bounce back.
I hope so.
No, this is like, even though I lost, I said earlier, that was what I threw. I was stupid. This felt like because you'll see in the video, bro. This was my hardest. This was so hard because I can't Terra. Usually they have Raging Bolt, so
Yeah.
I can when I Terra, I usually have Light Screen, which and I can hit both Glacial Sia, but you have hands. So when I go Terra Water, it's a lot like I can't do the same thing.
Yep.
But dude, that was like, how do you feel about the matchup? What do you think?
It was good.
Or
I mean,
tournament
I
so
think,
far,
I,
anything,
I think
yeah.
I played too passive, setting up trick room both turns,
Yeah.
especially when your Cali slower. Like, it just gave a lot of pressure. The low kick did a little more than I thought it would.
Low
I
kick
thought
was
I would be able
fat,
to,
dude.
I thought I'd be able to take a low kick plus glacial, and then I
Low kick does more damage like wild charge in that situation,
Yeah,
right?
definitely does.
Yeah.
Definitely does. So it was fat.
Yeah.
I thought I'd be able to take one more glacial, something like set up trick room and then kind of pin you from there. But
Yeah.
unfortunate, didn't work out. But
Yeah, but dude, I think like again, like you can just tell. Like, I looked up your elo or whatever. I'm like, bro, just got 9th place. I don't know.
Yeah.
Which one was it? Which one?
San Antonio.
Yeah, so I'm like, guy's a baller. He's balling. So it was. These are the kind of games that make you like,
No,
wow.
this is so like
You know,
these are the fun ones. Like,
Yeah.
the last round I played Weezy Dozo. Like, how I hate like,
that person.
time.
Okay, if you play Weezy Dozo, you should not play this game because that's not Pokemon, bro. I'm sorry.
We got to
It's not.
disconnect at the end of game one. And I'm like, I don't want to play another 10 turns of this for another
Yeah.
game.
Did
Like,
you win or end up
I
winning?
did end up winning. But that was like.
How do you
not a
approach
lot
that
to
with
do.
your team? Like,
You don't. You pretty much lose unless you get every call right. I think I had to call like 6 straight
Every-
turns right
wow.
to win, and it still
Wow.
came down to if they got one turn.
Who are you
sleep on
playing?
Dozo. Who was our planet?
yeah.
It's their first regional.
Okay,
It's
okay.
like, I forget his name. I think it was Jonathan.
Okay, gotcha. How are you feeling overall? Like
I
tournament?
feel all right.
Obviously now different.
Yeah,
like,
I mean 4-2. Hopefully we can bounce back,
Bro,
win 2 more.
two
That's
more,
the goal.
bro.
That's
You
the
got
goal.
this shit,
So
man.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Feel good about the team. Felt good going in, and still feel pretty good about my play. So.
Yeah, any advice to any players who are watching who want to pop out like you are, bro?
Absolutely. I mean, this is my first season playing the game. I started, I think August was my first local, and now here
Oh my
we
God,
are.
wait, actually?
Yeah. I
Yo, that's
I haven't
actually
started playing until
crazy.
this year. Picked it up. It's gone pretty well for me, and I think the key for me was finding good people, finding people to like bounce ideas off of.
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
the biggest for me. And it
I'll
makes
tell
the
you,
game way more fun.
I'm about to hit him up too after we're done with it, because people is what makes this game so great. Also,
Fun to just show up and like
playing by yourself can get boring. Unless you're like taking a shit or playing, doing work. Show it out, it's fun. But what makes this whole thing fun is everyone hanging out.
It makes you better at the game, and it's so much more fun after the round. Too.
Yes, No, like I think you're not going to be as good as you are by playing by yourself. It's like challenging of minds and everything. So, yeah, bro. Well, dude, I appreciate it. That's a fresh ass hoodie. Was that from the Mac? Is that who made it? You know?
It's a good set.
Well, it's fresh. Keep that Squirtle, bro. That's plus 5,000 aura. All right, man. I'll see you.
All right, well played.
Yeah.
It's the person I just I just lost to, declined the interview, which is fine. I won game 1 so cleanly, and then I lost game 2 to a freaking speed tie. We're both on Maridons. Whoever won the second speed tie for a double dazzling gleam would have won, and I lost. So that was how I lost game 2. And then game 3, I read him like a book. Turn 1 he leads for a giraffe and Maridon. I lead hands Maridon, and I know he's gonna Terra Fairy, so I click Electro Drift into him. He Terra Fairies, bro. And he wins a speed tie again, so I lose. Ugh, this game is brutal sometimes. It's brutal. It does suck a lot. 'Cause I think I was guaranteed gonna win either of those 2 speed ties I win. I hit a 25% chance to my 75% chance. So it is what it is. Now it's time for my winning in, so we're gonna lock in. Let's fucking do this shit, man. You already know, bro.
You already know.
I just played world champion Toller Webb. Player I respect,
That's who you played.
that I look up to. He's an icon of the game. He a world champion. But it did not what?
It didn't matter.
It didn't fucking matter. Yes. Let's go, man. I just beat the world champ. You already showed my video and did show me to win this whole thing, bro. I'm about to see y'all tomorrow, bro. Day 2, here we come.
I didn't make day 2, but you did.
But I did. Let's go. Yo, we fucking did it. Me and my boys did, bro. How's it go? We're actually about to be balling tomorrow. You ready or what?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm saying, bro. So we're walking back. We just went out. You know, gotta celebrate because I went 6-2, but also
Well, your boy Wally went 6-2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're popping out. We about to play in the finals tomorrow, bro. Big shit.
And do y'all recognize my boy over here?
Like crash out 5-3.
Like crash out.
I'm here to support.
Bro,
I'm here to support.
for those who remember, my boy was in I literally played you in round 5,
Exactly.
6,
Yeah.
6.
Farm the fuck out.
I'm saying, hey, farming, cooking, teamwork. Here, go through
Absolutely.
here. Whatever it is, guys. Like, I want to show you guys. I wish I can't record in the bar, but the whole point is to show you guys like you can have fun, ball out, go crazy, but also hang out with the boys and have a good time and
Bro, we live
explore
out here.
explore a new city.
We're playing in the finals, bro.
like
Play this shit. Bro, this shit when we're playing in the
Finals,
finals.
yeah,
Bro, this shit we're playing in the finals.
What did I say in my interview? Best part of VGC, the people,
The people,
right?
bro.
I literally said that. I said that after the set. Like,
So-
best part is hanging out with people, getting to know new
Yes,
people.
bro.
Me and Darsh met today.
And now we're fucking
Great
boys,
time,
bro.
absolutely,
Both boys.
absolutely.
And me and the Walid Habibi Helmi,
Habibi,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
You guys already
Yes,
in
sir.
this.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying, guys. So like, I'm gonna cut this part here, but I'm just letting you guys know, like, these events are more than showing up. Even if you have a bad record, meet people, have a good time, because part of the experience, not your performance, it's actually how you enjoy the whole thing. And I'm telling y'all, bro, I'm about to wake up and win this whole thing tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Peace. Woke up. It's 7 a.m. on the big day. How you feeling, bro?
Feeling great.
How you feeling?
Bro, we about to get turned out tonight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Finals coming soon in 8 hours.
Yeah, it's about to be crazy. So, literally just woke up, crashed on these boys' couch. It was lit. Went out last night, watched some shit when I get back. But now it's time to ball. It's time to make Milwaukee McFree. So we're doing it.
my god, bro.
Yes, must just want
That
to-
match. We just played in the round 1 of Day 2 Swiss.
It was kind of disgusting.
That
Like,
was-
this guy's team is really good. He was hitting a lot of the moves that you need to hit.
Yeah.
Leech seed calories.
Bro, crazy, right?
Lefties.
I'm telling you, bro.
It's kind of disgusting. I'll give it up. I'll give it up.
I
It's kinda
saw
disgusting.
your team, and I'm like, that's the kind of team I would play. Ting Lu, bro. Dude, for context, game 1, we get in there, and my plan is, I'm like, okay, Iron Hands and Grim Snarl, get screens going, and then try to win at the end. Bro, bodied me. How'd you beat me, bro? What was like? How'd you approach
Bro,
the first?
as soon as I saw the Iron Hands Grim lead, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna start pressing buttons. I'm gonna put the pressure on. I'm gonna start pressing on the gas. Bow, bow, bow. I'm gonna get into crossbutt, press Photon Geyser. That guy's taken care of. Trick Room end game.
Bro,
Don't even
I
have to
got
worry about
absolutely
it.
bodied. I was like,
Don't even have to
I literally, well, I'm not gonna lie. I saw the team list online, and I was like, I think this is really good for me. And then I got, also for context, I won all 8 game 1s yesterday.
Oh, word?
So
Yeah.
losing game 1, I was like, yeah, it's close. It's actually so close.
We got into game 2, and it was a good lead for me too.
Oh my god, I thought I was over again. I was like,
Oh yeah,
dude, what the heck?
like the mud shot take. That was
Did
the first time I had
did
pressed that
crit
button
matter?
all weekend.
Did that crit? So basically, the end of the game, fast forward, I'm just getting Urshifu close combat the whole way, but it's not doing anything. So we get to the very end of the game. I have my Calyrex Ice +1 in Trick Room. You have Ting Lu and Ogerpon, and I crit your Ogerpon with a Glacial Lance.
It is super defensive, so it might not have mattered. I really wanted to know if it was gonna
Yeah.
live it or not, just for the
Game 3,
math.
if it happened,
Yeah, for the math.
Yeah, that was because I was like, all right, I lost game 2, and then I saw Glacial Lance killed his Ogerpon on the last turn, and it crit. So I was like, shit, bro.
'Cause I'm like max HP. I'm a good bit of defense.
Yeah,
and
you're
I was like,
bulky.
let's see if I live this. I don't know. I don't know. This might be a little cooked.
Maybe a little, yeah, because I don't know. We should run that calc too
I
afterward.
I kind of want to know.
Yeah,
I'm super curious now.
Yeah. And then game 3 was just the best match I think of the whole set. Like just Pokemon being played.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that was straight Pokemon. That was
yeah.
straight Pokemon.
And you led with Necrozma and Ogerpon. I led with Grim Snarl and Hands, and I was like, shit, you did. Because I led to counter lead your last game lead, but then I was like, okay. My plan is like, Ogerpon is my Calyrex's biggest op.
Yeah, as soon as you went for the T-Wave, I was like, okay, so he knows. He knows
I have
that
one
guy's the
plan.
threat. He
I
knows
got
that
one.
guy's the op.
Yeah, I got one plan. Like, because I never thought you were gonna play Trick Room with your Necrozma, so I was like, all right, how do I body the Ogerpon and then set up an end game where I can just set up my reflect. Oh, thank you, bro. Set up my reflect and go crazy with Leech Seed and Glacial in. But it's still like it was still so scary. Like
I don't know. You got me. Like
I think again like that
got one
speed
so
time
right
with
that I was
with
like,
the
it's over.
Was that actually a speed time?
On that
And then,
speed.
like, the next 2
Huh?
or 3
Or
turns
you
I
got
had
it?
for you.
No,
I even
no.
thought you would let
What's
me
your
just
Rhydon
wild
speed?
charge to get like free
Mine's
switch,
super
and then you
bulky.
swap it.
Oh, never mind. So I was
Yeah,
always,
no,
I was
I
always
don't
waiting
play
for it.
speed
So, okay,
types. I play both.
okay, I respect
And then I was
that.
like,
Okay, so I thought I won that speed. I thought it was speed, so I won that.
No. I was
So
like,
I'm not gonna-
Yeah, so there were no other ties. There were no other ties.
Yeah, no
there.
ties, no
Okay,
ties, no
okay.
Oh no, I
The
just,
only
like,
one that I thought was
on
a
the volt
time
switch
was the one between
yeah, I guess
Allie
with Cali.
and
I was
Tigger.
always thinking
My
like I
Cali
just go
ice
to
is
Rhydon and
71.
Volt.
Yeah, I'm 71.
Or
Wow.
stay
Yeah, so that was
in
a speed
That's
time.
why it
I wrote down.
That's
I
why
was
it
like,
took
all
me.
right, my team moves faster, and
Faster.
then it
decided-
switched, and I was like,
And then it tricked you at first. I was like, well, I just
Your
lose
game
now.
two
Because I thought I could have lived a Woodhammer with Reflect, even if I didn't kill you. But then you went first, and I said,
45. Like,
I
how do I
don't
stop
know.
him from switching?
And then
to
I
Rhydon
wasn't.
out
And then,
second?
and then yeah, so.
it's like,
There's
I
nothing I can
don't
do.
know, man. I don't know. This is kind of sketchy. Yeah,
was
I tried to go for a good counter lead game too, and then I just I
And you
tripped
did.
at the
I think you did.
Oh yeah,
It was the perfect counter lead.
yeah, it was like
Yeah.
I had not pressed that button all weekend. Like Mudshot has not been pressed all weekend. That was the first situation.
And
that
it
I had
actually
like-
worked. And it worked.
Yeah.
And dude, I was like,
Yeah, exactly.
that turn game 2, I was like, Ivy Cudgel killed my Urshifu. I was like, the fuck? How did that kill it? That must have been close too. I was like, that was crazy, bro.
I think I still had the sun up, so that was probably like a good contributing factor
Yeah.
to actually killing. I was like, if he's gonna do anything here, it's gotta be coaching. It's better for the end game.
It's not even attack.
Yeah.
I just freaking coaching, then I protected him. Like, well, you had to go into my calendar. You ignored it like a savage.
I had to do it. I had to get
I
the
know.
Urshifu up because if it starts CCing and getting chipped down, then
I should have thought of that. Dude,
Yeah.
what? Oh my, I still can't even breathe, bro.
No, that was,
Hey, it
that
was a
really
pleasure.
good set.
It was a pleasure. I'll loop back in with you to see how you finish today, bro. We're getting our team checks at the moment, but wow, dude. Oh my god, three games, Madness, speed ties,
Oh yeah,
fireworks.
the mirror's crazy. I didn't do either of us any favors with the ditto.
Dude,
It
I was
just
like,
made it
in my
worse.
whole mind, I'm like, at one of these games, you're gonna bring this giraffe. I'm like, the giraffe is coming. Game one, bro, you absolutely dominated me. I was like, he's gonna bring a giraffe.
Yeah, yeah,
He's gonna
yeah.
bring a giraffe. You saw the cook drive off first. He's gonna bring a
Exactly.
giraffe. And you absolutely bodied me game one. Game two, I was like, all right, well, I had to just hope he doesn't bring giraffe, go for a fake out, get some screens up, play that game. That end game was madness.
It was insane. It came down to,
Through-
well, I was dumb and didn't go for the glacial to give myself just a chance for the
chip?
speed tie.
Yeah.
But I also thought that maybe the high horsepower could get it in case you won the speed tie.
Yes,
So
yes.
I probably should have just glacial and banked on the speed tie because from
Literally,
like,
guys,
hindsight,
it was Ditto versus Cali Ice versus Cali Ice. So 3 Cali Ices.
Ices.
And even before that, there was an important turn of chip where we both had Maridons on. And yours was going to die that turn, but I attacked second. But
Yes,
we were
so I
speed tied.
won a speed tie
So he
there.
got more chip on both mines.
Yeah.
Which is really actually came up clutch.
Yeah.
In the end. And then the end game was literally Cali Ice versus Cali Ice versus Cali Ice.
And I ended up high horsepower miss
Into him winning
I won the
speed
speed
tie.
tie, and he lived with what? Probably
7
10?
HP. And if I win the speed tie, I
won,
win. So
yeah.
I had to.
Yeah.
I can't even. Yeah.
That was
I can't
crazy. I should have just glacial, but I mean, it came down to a crazy one. And then
Game 3.
you just set up well.
Yeah. Game 3, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna just go for it. Like, if you want to fake out my, also the only way you can absolutely wreck me that turn is if you fake out my Maridon and
I thought
or something. Like,
I thought you were going. Yeah, that's true. The big turn was when you didn't switch out Maridon when I came back in with hands.
Yes,
I thought
yes.
that was a good play. I thought you
I
could
thought about
you
it.
could have played safe.
I thought about it.
It would have been net neutral.
Yes.
And so I was like, I think you might play it safe.
Yeah.
And I think I was a little behind, so I needed to make the play. And bank on you like trying to keep
Maybe,
your momentum.
yes.
But
I literally
no
was
fear,
like,
it was good.
I was like, I finally have the Maridon in a spot to like do something.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
And again, like it was just, oh my god! I played Jeremy Carson. I don't know if he won or lost. I played him yesterday. Speed tie. Same team. And, like he had Urshifu over Volt, I think.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's crazy.
man. The Benji, dude. It was so nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you as well. Good luck
But
to you.
any
in the last
advice to any players that want to be in your position that
man.
you're in right now? I always like to ask this player. You're ball, bro. You having a freaking weekend, bro. So
Don't think just glacial. It would have
Don't
saved me.
think just
Don't think
glacial.
just glacial.
high horsepower. No, don't do it. Don't do
It
it.
ruins you. And you may win the speed ties.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's your best play.
I'm due, guys. I'm due for a
Yeah,
speed tie. Dude, thank you so much for the
Hey,
game.
no,
It was a
great
pleasure.
game,
It was
and
a
good luck to you in the last round. Win
All right,
it, win it.
guys, one more, and we're in cut. All right, man. See you guys later.
This match is game 3. I did not talk to my opponent after the round was over because this set was so intense that when it was over, I did not even know what to think or feel. It was insanity. I'm playing against somebody, and the winner goes to top cut. And I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. The game is crazy close. I'm getting hyped because I can taste it. I lost game 1. I won game 2 barely, and I'm feeling like I'm right there. And then game 3 is in the tip of my fingers. As long as he does not get a couple of double protects, I'm going to win. So I'm holding on. I'm getting excited. I can feel it right there. And then
Are you serious?
top cut, round of 32. I'm talking about it now because my opponent did not want to be on camera after our match. But let's just say I gave Kalen that 1-2 combo, boom, 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 and won in top 32. He actually used a team that was made by my round 6 opponent in Dominic. So I knew the matchup. I already beat it 2-0, and I knew all the spreads and everything. I had a strategy. I lost game 1 again, and then I came in like that guy and won. If I had to win that match, I won $750 if I won. So you already know I was getting that dub. It was a great match. He was a really nice guy. It went all 3 games. It was an intense set. And then I can't believe I did it again. Top 16. I made more money playing this game. I can't believe what's really happening right now. And then I refresh, and the round was done. I won. I'm in. And I refresh my pairings, and I get matched up against the #1 ranked player officially in North America, Mr. Joseph Ugarte, the player that my team idea was based around and built around. So I guess we're going to see how it comes.
So, well, we were talking about our set.
Yeah.
So, obviously, like, I didn't end up winning.
Yeah, dude, some fucking the master who basically gave me the idea. Saw him using what he's been using, and I was like, inspiration. Literally gonna take that and make my own version of it. And I saw the match, and I was like, wow, I've never played a mirror before for this.
Yeah.
First time for me all
It
weekend.
was. I guess it was a bit different though, because there were a couple of aspects that I think made it unique, which was you're running struggle bug on your volt, which I thought was kind of important as well. There was a couple of, I mean, I think the lead seed Caliace was also a big deal.
It just makes Zama not playable, really.
Yeah, I mean, I think Zama was definitely like something I could have considered.
Yeah.
But the main struggle with that is obviously I know how good Full Corona is into it, so it's something to be thinking about for sure. And I think too a big thing as well with the mirror is like who has the faster hands.
Yeah,
right?
that makes because it chunks literally everything.
Yeah, and not to mention your low kick instead of like volt switch like mine, right? So you're faster and you do more damage.
Yeah.
So it's like it's pretty hard actually because
I think I'm 9 to outspeed Ogrepon. That's why I hit that number.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that was like a big aspect of the matchup for sure. Like, but I also think like in game one, definitely like you just won, right? Like, I mean, I think
I felt very good about that plan too.
Yeah.
I was like, I felt so sure you're gonna go with that lead. So I was like, this feels like something very safe into what you were doing.
Yeah, and then the second game obviously like I would have.
Yeah, guys,
I
so I've been bitching to everyone about all my hacks. I finally got a crit on my side, and I got to go. What move did you click?
So I clicked lead. I
Okay.
clicked terrific lead.
So,
So basically, like what happened that turn was this Ride Grim versus Hands.
Yeah, he had Miraidon and Grim. I led Hands Grim.
Yeah. Then you faked out my Mariah Terra Fairy'd, and then Terra Fairy Gleam came out from your side.
Yeah.
It brought my Grim down the red, and then crit my Mariah, and it just died on the spot. So it's kind of just over.
Yeah, it was crazy. Game 1, I would say it was more like control. Game 2, I just got like super lucky the first turn, and then from there it was just like super hard. Because also because I still had Hands. I still had Grim and Volk in the back. It just made like the mountain hard, like so hard to kind of climb back.
Yeah. I mean, how are you feeling for your next matchup?
Well, fucking, I don't know who am I playing. You know?
I think you play Audi or who's Audi? Audi or Andrew Ding?
Well, I would love to smoke Andrew Ding, bro.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I guess that's
Dude,
it.
any advice to like anyone who? Because I've been getting some good views on these, bro. Any advice to anyone who's like new and wants to kind of be where you are? Because you're one of the, I would say, like probably top 3 players in the fucking world / country. Like, what advice do you have to like someone new who's like trying to be that guy like you?
Honestly, I think a really big thing about improving is you have to be okay with losing. Not okay with losing as in like, you know, you don't want to go out of your way to lose or like not try.
Yeah.
But like, I think being able to accept losses and like not really get like tilted or upset, but just be thinking about them, like it's actually really useful.
It's like give it your all, and then if you lose, understand why you lost and keep going.
Yeah, like I mean, could I have been like tilted after you crit me like game 2? Like sure, but like what's the point? Like I mean, you don't control that. I don't control that, right?
Yeah, facts.
And like in the end, I still lost game 1. So the way I think this is a really important mental switch for a lot of players. Even if you get unlucky in like one game of the set and then you lose the other 2 naturally, you're still responsible for like losing those 2, right? Like or like basically what
At
I'm
least
saying
one
is,
and a half.
Or like one, I guess one in this
The
game,
second
right?
game, you got no.
Yeah. But you're still, I still think you always focus on the things that are, and this is the big thing, is you focus on the things that are in your control versus the things that are out of your control, right? I think that's what's helped me a lot this season, and also too, like, I've given less mental importance to regionals. Not that I don't care how I do. Like, obviously, I would like to do well.
Yeah.
But
He's a big fish hunter, bro. He's a
But
big fish hunter.
I think for me, my goals have shifted. I really want to win.
Say
like,
your goals to the camera, bro.
I want to win NAIC. I want to win Worlds. Those are like my 2 big ones, right? So.
And if it's not me, bro, I want it to be you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Because
Bro.
I've been cool with him for a minute. We're not like tight, I would say, but every time we interact, we always have good interactions. And I feel like you're a player where when I first started playing in COVID, that's when I used to make YouTube videos, bro. I used to watch the videos and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's
but
crazy, man.
yeah, well, good luck.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean,
Dude, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. And we'll run this shit back for sure.
all right.
All right, bro. Peace, guys. Thank you. Just lost in top 8. Was a tough game. Tough matchup. I'm walking to get my prizes right now, so I'll talk more about it afterward. Just got my prizes. I'll show you guys a little in-depth what that will look like in a little bit. This is crazy. Look at this shit. Now I'm about to go take a picture. Show you guys what that looks like too. One second. So yeah, got my prizes just now. I'm gonna show you guys that in a little bit, but we're back here now taking photos. You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi?
Hey, you too, by the way.
What's going on? What's going on?
Famous.
Yeah, no, not yet. So we have a couple lights here. Pretty cool. Then we take a photo right here. So, another one. There you go. Live, candid. Do it again. Yeah, so got 3 booster boxes, got a play mat, I got some money, so some good stuff. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with what else is to come. So long story short, I had to Uber to the airport because I thought that I was going to miss my flight. Because of my run, I ended up going into top 32, top 16, and top 8, which essentially meant my stay at the tournament lasted a really long time. So I'm super tired. I had an hour and a 30-minute ride and $100 Uber to Chicago O'Hare Airport. I'm here with 5 minutes to go, and I'm gonna get on the plane, really conclude this whole thing, and then I'll unpack all my prizing, and I'm gonna reflect on this entire tournament experience when I get back to home base. So I made it back home after one of the most amazing weekends of my life. I can't believe I got top 8 again, and I'm gonna do another video where I really talk a bit more about my run in particular, talking about how I actually did it, and like, I want you to be able to do the same thing. I'm still on this incredible high that I made 2 top 8s in my 3 events kind of like out of retirement. It's crazy, man. I don't know. So I'm going to show you what I got from the tournament because I just want to like be genuine with you guys and like show you what it's really like. This vlog is more of me talking to my opponents and kind of walking you through my experience. I'm going to add little things like this in between so you can see. I'm kind of just rambling, but yeah, so here's what we got. I got a top 8 playmat, which is so sick, bro. That is so cool. And like for context, this is my desk, and I have a top 8 playmat of Cinderace here as well. This is just where I do my work. And yeah, so now I got these 3 bad boys. Journey Together here. 3 of these guys. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, and I don't know. I would love to hear from you guys more what you want from me. In my opinion, I really want to build a genuine connection with you by showing you, you know, how to get better, how to be really confident, because I love being confident. That's, I think, my biggest strength in this game, how to use comfort, how to find your pieces. Like, I have so many pieces of advice and things that I've learned that I want to give you and teach you and show you because I am living the dream that I had now a few years back, and I don't know. I want to be able to give that to someone else, to another player who wants to do it as well. So let me know what you guys want from me in the comments. If you want advice, if you want team breakdowns, if you want confidence training, whatever it is, let me know in the comments. And yeah, you know, I used to be a lazy and ambitious person. I think I still am, to be honest. So if you want to watch the things that I've learned being that kind of person and talking through that experience, then I'm going to suggest to you watch this next video. But appreciate you guys. Peace.